165.8. Hi, hey. It's 11 a.m. I'm not super hungry, but I do want to have a little breakfast, so I'm just having yogurt, no toast today. I got a watermelon and also a pineapple and a lot of other like berries and stuff at the store yesterday. And I am just using my Sunday to do some prep work. The past 2 weeks have been a little tough with the office and everything, so I'm trying to plan even better. To have fresh fruit, to have healthy food, to cut down on the time I'm spending during the week on other stuff. So I'm hoping this just sets me up for success this week. Okay, I'm finally done cutting up and washing a bunch of fruit. This took over an hour. This is all watermelon, pineapple. I had one grapefruit, some strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. I'm gonna make some little fruit cups to prepare for the week, and then the rest will just be to snack on whenever. Okay, I have my little fruit cups. I actually got these containers at the dollar store, and I think they're so cute. Can't wait to have these for lunch. I just did so much kitchen prep. I cut a bunch of fruit, I prepped some fruit cups, some yogurt cups, some protein balls, and now I'm gonna hit the road so I can go to Starbucks. I don't know what it is about working at my house right now. I just feel like I wanna be other places. So I'm gonna grab a coffee and hopefully get like 2 to 3 hours of just productive work in there. So I did about an hour and a half of work in Starbucks. It was pretty packed and quite loud. So I'm leaving now. It's 2:15. I'm gonna go home and work more until 3 and then probably get a workout in just as a way to break up the day. I wanted to have some food before I get my workout in. I'm having a Taylor Farms pickle salad kit. I did not use all of the toppings or all of the dressing. I just figured it'd be a little way to save some extra calories here. I'm gonna eat this, do some work, then do my workout once it's kind of settled. So last week I made these protein balls. I tried them again to see if I could improve the recipe. I put way too much honey in them. I already know that because it was super sticky and hard to like roll together. But I did put this in the fridge for a little while. I had added some protein powder as well, so I wanted to do a little taste test. Definitely better than last time, but not something I'd be like, you have to try this for. So I'm gonna keep working on it. It's 4:30. I'm finally downstairs about to do a weight workout. I'm looking forward to my shower. Just like a scalding hot shower sounds so nice and relaxing right now.
On your water and let's get started. All right, let's go. Open arms, cross. Good job. You went from a push now to a full exercise.
Workout complete. So it's Sunday night. I'm very close to being done with my YouTube video, but I haven't finished it quite yet. We did order Thai food for takeout. I'm very excited for this. We have 2 episodes left of season 3 of White Lotus, so we're just gonna eat this and watch the final 2 episodes. I got Szechuan green beans. These are my favorite thing ever. I could eat so many of these. I actually got 2 things of them, and then I also got this like chicken veggie dish. It has like peppers and onions and chicken and rice, and it's so good. So the plan is watch episode, like the second to last episode, eat this, break, finish my YouTube video, come back, watch the finale. And last Sunday I was up until nearly 1 a.m. finishing my video. I'm not gonna do that this Sunday. My goal is to be in bed by 11. This looks so good. It's been way too long since I last read, so I'm gonna do some reading and call it a night. It's 8:45 Monday morning. I made it to the office. I've already had a large cup of coffee with a scoop of protein powder. My lunch is packed. I'm sleeping over at my friends tonight, and I'm gonna have a wonderful day today.
Hello, it's a Monday night. It is almost 11:30. It's a little late. I do need to go to bed. I'm at my friend's house. I had the best night ever. We had so much fun. We went out to dinner. We got a little scoop of ice cream after, and then we just were hanging out and chatting. We did go for a 30-minute walk with our dogs, and earlier today I went a 30-minute walk with my manager for our 101. So still got some movement in, and now I'm gonna get a good night's rest. Good morning. Good morning. You're very sweet.
We are doing charcuterie for dinner.
It's day number 3 in the office. I'm pumped. I have a manager 101 today. I have a lot of work I want to get done. There's a new member of the team that I'm excited to meet, and then I'm home the next 2 days. I love it.
It's 7 p.m. My husband's outside doing some work on our porch. I just got home from work. I got changed. I got a bowl of watermelon. I've been loving this watermelon. I do have a little more work to do. I'm trying not to do this anymore where I like come home and do more work. But I do have something that's time sensitive and needs to get out. So it just didn't get done today in the office. Too busy yapping with coworkers. So here I am at home to work. It's currently 8 o'clock. It did take me longer to finish the work than I expected. I just made this little charcuterie board for myself. My husband's gonna have some Thai leftovers. I'm gonna hang out with him for a little bit and then get to work on this week's other YouTube video.
Good morning. It's Thursday morning. It's 6:45 right now. I woke up at 6:30. I'm gonna go downstairs, have some coffee, do some YouTube work, and I just feel amazing because I'm not gonna go back into the office until Tuesday. I'm working from home today, tomorrow, Monday. It's basically a vacation, except I'm productive. Let's go. Look at that cute boy. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. So it's 8:10 and I'm already having my second cup of coffee for the day. I did half a scoop of protein powder in my first cup and I'm doing half a scoop in this cup. If I have a to-go coffee and I'm going into the office, I do a full scoop in that larger cup, but I'm just trying to get the protein in. I'm doing the caramel toffee today. I love this one. I do have a new one coming in soon, and I actually reached out to Clean Simple Eats and asked if they would consider me for a partnership or for their influencer program, and they did, which is so exciting. So right now I actually have a code. It's Jennifer Madison that gives you 10% at checkout, and if I get a lot of people using the code, I could be considered for other opportunities down the line, and I do get a little commission from it. So you're getting a discount, I'm getting a small commission, potential opportunities down the line if you want to use it and try out their protein powders.
The best morning breakfast, yogurt and toast. I'm having Thai leftovers from Sunday. I realize I've had a lot of Thai food this week. It just kind of is what it is.
Grab your weights, grab your water, grab your sweat towel, let's crush it. Keep them here. All right, my lunchtime workout is complete. I'm gonna go shower very quickly and get back to work.
I am just having some pineapple as an afternoon snack.
Is this outfit kind of cute? Ignore the mess in the background, but feel like I'm like very sporty and summery.
Starting our Friday morning with an ice cube treat.
It's Friday and it's day 4 in the office. I was not planning on doing this, but I did have one of the directors ask if I could help with something today, and she was so sweet about it. She was like, "Are you in or are you working from home?" And I told her, you know what, I can come in and help because she's always had my back, so I'm gonna have hers. So in the office, I'm going to have a very good day. I can feel it. Probably gonna go shopping during my lunch break to try on some other wedding guest dresses. I got some from Revolve. There's one I kind of like, but I don't know. I'm just gonna see if there's anything I like better. And then I'm actually spending the night at my parents' tonight since I'm already in town, and this is where the wedding we're attending is tomorrow. I kind of like this. I just wish it was a different color. Hi! Good morning. It's Saturday at 8 a.m. I did not sleep great. This is becoming a running theme, but I'm really trying to do better. It's currently 8 a.m., so I at least got a decent amount of sleep. I just kind of was waking up a lot because Hank is put in the bathroom and bedroom with us because we don't trust him to just roam around my parents' house. So kind of throughout the night, he'll randomly like come up to our bed and be like, "Whoop!" So anyway, Hank and Greg are upstairs. I'm gonna go join them. I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm going to raid my parents' protein powders and just have a leisurely day until the wedding. The wedding we have tonight isn't until 6 p.m. So it's gonna be a late night. I am so excited for it though. Hi, boys.
Okay, we did a mile walk.
It's currently 2 o'clock. I'm just sitting in my parents' kitchen. Greg is downstairs taking a shower and stuff, and we are going to be leaving for the wedding in less than 3 hours. I am not going to be eating dinner until 8 o'clock. That's when the dinner is tonight. So I'm thinking I'll probably eat at like 3:30 to 4-ish. I did have a slice of pizza and I tried some protein ice cream that my mom made, but it wasn't a ton of food. So I just don't want to be starving by the time dinner comes around. So this is what I'm having for my lunch. Okay, I realize I look very, very pale right now. I'm gonna put some bronzer on my face. I just wanted to say this is the first wedding I've gone to sober. I mean, obviously when I was like a kid, I was sober at weddings. I'm actually kind of excited. I just get to enjoy it. I get to remember everything. I'm not worried about embarrassing myself. And I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. I also love how confident I feel. Like I feel really good about how I look and I don't have to worry about thinking about that, which I love. Here is the final look for the wedding. I'm very excited. It's time to go.
Sunday, June 15th. 165.3.
So I went from 165.8 to 165.3, the reverse of what I did the previous week. I am just right around 165 right now, which means I am just eating at my maintenance calories. I will say when it comes to my food, I definitely don't think I was the best this past week. I did eat out more than I would have hoped. And then for desserts and kind of like sweet treats, I have such a sweet tooth. I did have ice cream with my friend. I had some chocolate throughout the week. And then there was the most insane dessert table at the wedding that I went to last night. But all of that being said, I kind of was expecting to step on the scale and see a higher number, and I was kind of like, oh yay, to see that it had actually gone down half a pound. I know, and I even say this, and I also say it as a reminder to myself of like, one night won't undo your progress. But at the wedding, I was having all these desserts and stuff, and I thought, I have to do my weigh-in tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be like ashamed of the number I see on the scale. And it's not like that. And it's because I've made all of these other changes. I'm still working out throughout the week. And as far as alcohol goes, it was the first sober wedding I've done in a while. And I had probably 8 ginger ales. It was an excessive amount of ginger ales, and I did not have nearly enough water, but those could have been drinks instead, and they weren't. So those are still positive changes, and that's just what I'm trying to remind myself. Like, this is a lifestyle change. This is a forever thing that I'm making these decisions. And I've said before, but I'll say it again, I don't want to be someone who cuts out dessert for the rest of their life. And I just need to find a way to kind of make it all fit, and that's what I'm still working on doing. When it comes to my workouts, I did a few weight training workouts this week. My arms are sore, like pretty much constantly at this point, but I already noticed that I am getting stronger. I was doing some heavier weights than I've done before, and I'm going to continue to see progress as I continue to push myself in my workouts. I also did multiple outdoor walks, which I loved. The best thing I thought from the week was the fact that I had a one-on-one with my manager on Monday, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do we need to do stuff on our computer? Because we have one-on-ones at the end of the month that's like more metric based, and then we recently went to bi-weekly instead of monthly, and like the in-between one is really just like a chit chat type of thing. So I was like, do we need the computer? If not, is there any way we could go on a walk and do it? Which he was like, yeah, of course. So we went on a walk, chatted. It was an easy way to just get some extra steps in. And it's stuff like that a year ago, it never even would have crossed my mind to suggest that. And now I'm like, okay, how can I get extra steps in? How can I just be a little bit better? And I think that's just the name of the game. It's like, how do you be a little bit better? When it comes to sleep, I am not doing well. I'm not doing well with sleep. I appreciate the suggestions. I did see a lot on my last video, and I need to really get better at like cutting off my caffeine at a certain time. Tonight, I'm going to try really hard to like get to bed early so I can like set my week up good. But I've just been struggling. Like, I've just not been getting enough hours of sleep, and I don't always sleep like through the night. And I just think a lot is on my mind, and that I need to really make my priority this week. Like, that's going to be my top priority, is just getting in enough sleep. I also this past week did not post a second YouTube video. I always post my Monday weekly updates at noon, but I have been posting a second video, and it's a push. It's a lot. I'm spending like 20-ish hours a week fully dedicated to YouTube. Like, I don't track my TikTok stuff. That's just YouTube, and that's on top of my full-time job, and that's on top of my commute. And so this past week, I just could not get out a second video. I'm working on a much bigger video that hopefully is coming out this week. So I want that to get out this week, but it was nice having a little bit less workload from that last week. And then when it comes to like actual work, I did go in 4 days, which I don't think I've ever done that. It was kind of like a little trial of what's to come later this year. Probably will not be doing that again until I actually have to. But I mean, I think it was good that I did it. But this week overall was just another busy week. I think for this week ahead, I'm going to really prioritize my sleep. I'm going to try to eat out less. Do have my dad's birthday, and I have another wedding. So besides those, I'm going to try not to eat out. And then I want to do 3 weightlifting workouts this week, and then try to get as many walks in as I can besides that, and really just focus in on, you know, the sleep, the exercise, the food, the basics. I need to not overcomplicate things, and I just need to focus on the basics, focus on getting back in a calorie deficit, and I know that I'll see progress again once I do that. I think in the coming weeks, I'm going to try to do like all my measurements that I'm going to track as well. As I see the scale slow down, I want to have those measurements to look back on. And I've seen some other suggestions about like doing a body scan. So that might be something I'm doing in the future as well. But I'm just continuing to try to look for progress, look for ways to track. And I know that as I push myself, as I reevaluate, the progress will continue to come. So
Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Monday at noon Eastern time. I usually post a few extra videos throughout the month. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.